You know what time it is? It is 9 p.m. and this is the time to take you closer to your superstars. My name is Foster Romanus and welcome to your world of quality entertainment. This is the Late Night Celebrity Show. Before we continue, just know we are live on Facebook. It's ETV Ghana on Facebook. And then you can join me on WhatsApp in our conversation. It's 0202222054. And then I'm going to actually reveal my guest in a bit. But before then, let me just inform you that with HD Plus, you have control over where, when, and how you watch your favorite TV shows. Yes, so just pause, rewind to replay live TV. Oh, wow. As well as record upcoming shows. I mean, you may not be around, but all you got to do is just, record it and then come back and come and watch it with your HD Plus. So please know that the record and playback features are enabled when a USB flash drive with about 4 gigabytes and above is connected to the USB at the back of your HD decoder. So get yourself an HD decoder, and additionally you can watch TV and go by linking your active HD Plus account to my HD Plus app on either your phone or tablet with no data charges every month. Charlie, this is a good deal, man. This is a good deal. Whoa, yes. So you get free data via my HD Plus app. So don't miss any of your favorite shows whilst you're away from home. Just get an HD Plus decoder with 2 months free subscription for only 99.99 Ghana cedis. And also download my HD app from the Google Play Store or the iStore, Android for the iOS on Debbie. Google iOS here, Apple for and Android here. Android.
Yes.
Android, make it.
Android.
Android. Yeah, Android. Is
the
D.
Okay, 100.
100. Right, so get yourself an HD Plus decoder and download the app on Play Store or iOS when you're using an iPhone, or you can call 0242 439872 0242 439872 for more information. Now HD Plus, they say the feely experience. Just feely. But the fact that you can record your favorite programs, you can pause, you can replay. Sometimes you'll be watching movie on TV and you think it's some laptop, you want to go back. And remember, no, it's a TV station. But this time around, you're being given the opportunity to rewind, to pause, to play, to even record the program. So yeah, you can watch anything, your games, your movies, your favorite TV shows, even late night celebrity show. All right, so my guest is ready and seated. Some fine guy who's on body, like Wamana Betty. So one will say he's proud, but yes, wow. Yeah, he's not proud. He just has muscles. And he goes by the name Spanky Beatz. Spanky Beatz. Oh, there's a Z, right? So yeah, Spanky Beatz is my guest tonight. Remember, our WhatsApp line is 02022222054, or you can go on Facebook and drop your comment right there. My guest, fresh boy in the building.
What's up?
Shall have you been this fresh? And I said, I wait till now.
I was born with it.
Oh, wow. It was a normally, it was on should I and your fines. I only and vice versa. I'm on more fan on Calabronia. I
was fresher way back. Now I'm fresh. I was fresher. But you see, plenty money go come, I go be freshest.
You don't make money yet.
The money not come yet, but it go come.
The money no come yet.
The money I won't make no come yet.
Like how much?
Like plenty money.
Like how much is plenty money?
I don't make plenty money where I go just call you. First time, I fly you go Australia tomorrow. No, just go chop what you call the weekend for the.
That's the kind of money right now.
That's the kind of money I won't make. I don't want make money control people.
So now your money you have, what can you do?
You not go fit control people. You go fit control my body.
Your body. How much is too much money?
Too much money is plenty money.
Like how much?
Like plenty.
How much will be your too much money?
I don't go fit count. I don't go fit show you. actual figure, but plenty money be plenty money. They won't own private jets. I don't want own Ghana.
You won't own Ghana.
Yeah.
Well, why do you want to own Ghana?
That's too much dough for me, too much money for me. Why I can just do what I want to do.
Like what?
I go fit just slap you, then dash you like 1 billion and take
We
it.
are not gonna do you nothing.
You're not gonna do me nothing. I did dash you 1 billion.
I don't care.
Hey.
Officer is Spanky. You try it. Just try it. But then I mean, if you've taken us there, let's continue the discussion from then. That we come back.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're a beat maker.
Sure.
And then you've now started your own production. So you're in one or two. Is it to say, the beat making, cashing into my own billionaire into now all the music never become one? I say.
I mean, I have to be frank. I have to say the truth. In Ghana here, we all know that artists are more richer than the producers. We are just behind. We push them up there. We make them, but we are still behind. But I'm not doing this just because I want to make money. Like I'm an artist. I have been a musician and artist before I started doing beats. Way back from secondary school, I've been an artist. I've been doing dancehall. I've been singing. I've been rapping all over there. So I was born with it. I mean, it's a gift. But growing up, I had interest in making beats, and I mean, here I am. Sure.
So that means that you would say that the beat making has actually shot you further than the music.
I mean, I would say that for now because I just started doing my own songs. I am known for beat making. You understand? Everyone that knows Spanky Beatz knows the guy that's behind most of the hits, like from Gasmila, from Nifani, Raskuku, and all that. So I would say for now, people know me to be a beat maker, and it is now that I am bringing something new for people to see the other side of me. I mean, as a full musician, not only do I make beats, but I also do my own songs as well.
I mean, that said, what actually brought that interest? Because I mean, you're doing music right from high school. One would think you'd have pursued that, and then maybe at a point, then you can come back and study the beat making. But why put music on hold for beat making?
Okay, what happened was that whilst I was trying to do my own songs, I mean, I was a student. I was a schoolboy by then. I didn't have a lot of money. You're going to school. You have been giving money to school every time.
Transport money
and all that. That same money you have to save. And even when we try as much as possible and gather some money, when we go to the studios, the producers, the beat makers over there, after paying them, Charlie, they toss us around.
Charlie,
they'll tell you, go and come with Cobre or China, go and come tomorrow. 2 months, 3 months. So I just decided one day, I just came back home and I just went on the internet trying to search for softwares that make beats, and I came across one software, FL Studio, and I started from there. So my first beat, I played my first beat, and I went to a friend who is also a beat maker in Togo. I sent it to him, and he listened to it, and he was like, "Yo, that's dope. You can do something." And since then, I've had so much interest in making beats. I mean, it's just fun. When I start putting tones together, samples together, arranging instruments together, it's just fun. It's just crazy. Sometimes I play beats and dance in my room.
So
it's nice.
So must you know an instrument to be a beat maker?
Not true. You just have to be musically, inclined. I would say that musical ears, because when I started playing beats, I didn't know how to play any instrument. You understand? But I have ears for music. Sometimes I used to play from the computer, certain melodies, bass line melodies, and people are like, "Do you play bass instruments?" I'm like, "No." So they go by saying, "How do you join all these things together to create these sweet melodies?" And so I knew I had this mind for music. I have melodies within me. So I just woke up one day, I said, "Charlie, let me just learn the keyboard," and I started playing. But before, I was playing the drums one by one.
Okay. But then eventually you learned.
It's more and more.
Okay. So now how many instruments do you play?
I can say I play the drums, I play percussion, basically the congas, the shakers, and I play the keyboard as well.
So eventually the keyboard came. Because OBS asked for the keyboard, it's paramount in beat production.
I mean, it helps. It helps. But I know a lot of producers. I won't mention them. Big, great producers, even in Ghana, who have made a lot of hits. Who doesn't know how to play any instrument? Yeah.
Because I am a very good producer, but I don't know how to play any instrument. On that line note, we go for a quick commercial break. Say, oh, you have to be a beat producer. I'll be right back. You are tuning to ETV Ghana, your world of quality entertainment. My guest is Spanky Beatz. Right, so the song right there you just saw is by Spanky Beatz featuring White's Are Great. Is this your first or is this your current or
my second song? Yeah.
Your second song.
Yeah.
Okay. So where would we place Spanky Beatz? Afro beats, dancehall, reggae, rap, high life.
Okay, I would say I'm a musician because I do any kind of music. I mean, so far as I'm concerned, the feeling come, the groove come, and I just jump on it. And as and when it comes, I just jump on it. You understand? So I do any kind of music.
You do like, so we can say you're what? You're a versatile artist.
I'm just a musician.
You're a musician.
Yeah,
but I always say this that during the award ceremony and all, they will award categories.
Yeah.
This artist, that artist, high life artist, reggae artist, dancehall. So will Spanky file for such nominations?
Sure.
As what?
Depending on what you call it, my current trend song. If I had to do, I mean, an high life song and it trends, definitely
I would
have
a high
to
life artist.
go for high life artist. If I had to go for let's say do a rap song and it trends, then I'll go for rap song.
Is it not the consistency of it that makes you put yourself in a particular stand or in a particular genre?
No, I don't think so. It depends on the moment and the timing. You know, if the timing is right and I mean it's due for what you have placed out there, then I mean automatically you would have to go for that, because I remember Shatawale dropped his song I Did My Level, and he won High Life Song of the Year. So
that was not artist. So then that means that, let's say if you do a rap song and it trends, you go for rap artist of the year. Then the next year when you have a high life song, so you go for high life artist of the year.
Yes. I'm taking everything because I'm a musician.
No, but is that not confusing? Because then it means that we are not representing the genres.
It's never confusing to me, because I think I am a versatile artist, as you said earlier, and I think I'm good in all of them. So I mean I would have feel and moods I mean for which genre I want to do for this year. I mean for example, like I want to drop albums, and I have about 4 or 5 of them I have already prepared. You understand? And so I would want to target and high life album. When I'm done, I'll do hip hop album, and I'll say Afro album. And I would wish that any of the songs I drop, and I'll say any of the albums I drop will make a lot of hits for me to qualify for any of the genres. You understand?
So by that you are saying that a Stone Boy can actually go file for a high life artist of the year,
depending on the number of songs or on the kind of songs he drops. If he's able to drop high life songs and they make a lot of hits, like he has dropped dancehall songs and they have made a lot of hits, then he can do that as well. That's to his wish. If that's what he wishes to do. You understand? Yeah.
Wow. So like you were saying, is an album coming, or is an EP coming, or what's up your sleeve?
Okay, so I've dropped one EP already. I call it the Start EP.
The Start
EP, because it's my first EP I'm dropping. I have 4 songs on them. I have one with Nanaya Live, You and Me. I have another one with Luther, Work Hard. I have another one with Akofi, and then Mr. Wilson, Broken Heart. And I have another one with Evidence. I call it No Chempe. Yeah, I dropped that EP, that was last year.
Yeah, I think that was
my first EP.
Yeah. So I mean, why 2020? Because from how long ago since you started?
So many years ago.
Exactly. And then what was the break point for you? At what point or what happened? Why then you tell yourself, you know what, it's time to? I remember Kwabo was saying, so no, na Kwabo instrument I am fino. Yeah, man, attention, no, yeah, no, you know, say Charlie, obey more than that. It's all there, no, like what broke that jinx? It says 2020 quad. I think I saw one in November. You released some in November 2020. What was that?
Okay, I think I got to what you call it, the point where I was telling myself now I have to put songs out there, because a lot of artists knew me to be what you call an artist before I started doing beats. So most of them were in my DM. Most of them were calling me, Charlie, for drop your own songs. And most of these artists, when they come to the studio, some of them I help them write their songs. I mean, help them with backings and all that. I give them a lot of ideas and even lyrics. So sometimes they push me to, Charlie, you too, you for drop your songs. I think you are good. I think you have to, because they've seen a lot of beat makers out there dropping their own songs, and they think I do better. So me too, I for drop my song some. And so I just stood there. I was like, oh yeah, they're making sense. Let me just drop 1 or 2, 3 and see. And I dropped the first one. I featured Gasmela, Bunyo Party. I was talking about people that, what you call it, you will not find them helping people, but when they die, that's when they want to show their love to them and all that. And I did that song. And the response I had from great people, great musicians and artists, they were very, very good. They loved the content and all that, and they wanted me to do more. So then I have to put more out there.
Because you look like a storyteller kind of artist.
When you listen to my songs?
Yeah, most of your songs, like you sort of try to create this storytelling feel.
Yes, because I feel that music is essentially what you call it. 12 notes. The re mi fa so, and there are some sharps up there and all that. What makes you different is how you see those 12 notes. You understand? And a lot of people.
So it's not a do re mi fa so.
Like even with the do re mi fa so, there are sharps. No, there is C and there is C sharp and there is D. When you count them,
yeah, and the flats and all,
there are 12 notes.
Yeah,
and
E
so
flat.
Every
E flat is now because
D
apartment.
So you see, every other artist, from Michael Jackson, from Luther Vandross, whoever plays around these 12 notes. But how you see these 12 notes is what makes you stand out. And I feel say a lot of people have been playing around one corner. If I say one corner, laugh, say, I'll buy you car, I'll buy you. Even those who doesn't own cars,
Charlie, if you must pull up in the Benz, also now to you.
You understand? So a lot of people are like that. So I just spoke to myself, if I have to, use these 12 notes, I have to use it wisely as someone that understands music. If I had to use these 12 notes, I have to use it in another way where people will feel something special, you understand?
Yeah.
So I said, let me tell a story. It is what you will say. Let me make sense. Let me say stuff that would.
By sense, I say the others don't make sense.
Oh, I'm not saying the others don't make sense.
They
are making sense anyway, but my way of making sense is different from their ways of making sense. Because since I started doing music, I haven't seen anyone done a song like Bunyo Party. I have never come across. There are lots of songs out there you can check for yourself.
We will listen to Bunyo Party, and then we will see if Obianya Meka. So we'll see whether someone has done Bunyo Party something or not. So we are going for a quick commercial break. That is Dromo by Spanky featuring Danny Best and Screw and the Face and the Boy Eye. All right, so remember you can send me a message on WhatsApp 02022222054 02022222054, and we are live on Facebook as well. ETV Ghana on Facebook. The Silver Adam says on Facebook, watching y'all live from Spintex. Greetings to you, Mr. Romanus, and your unique guest, Spanky. Somed Aisha says we should add her to the WhatsApp group. Okay. And Abbas Gidan Goro Abbas sent us a love emoji. Thank you. Love emoji. Okay, this is watching live from Colegono, and this is by Nisai Morton. Hey. Facebook, see the Madion. Nisai Morton. So keep yours coming on WhatsApp 02022222054. So now let's break it. Let's split it into two.
Okay.
Let's go at beat making. Currently, with the current crops of beats now, but no, people are saying that the production isn't as heavy as back in the day. It's more lighter and any substance. As a beat maker, do you agree to that? If you don't, why don't you? And what is your remark on the current beats?
Okay, I think the issue now, I mean, I agree first to that statement. And
that I think the substance, no?
I mean, the weight, the heaviness of the beat and all that. I agree to that. You see, as of now, internet, what you call it, so popular,
yeah.
Open to, I mean everyone. Way back, it's very, very difficult to come across studios and then what you call it, beat makers. But now, because of the internet, everyone is learning something. Everyone is learning something new. So right now we have a lot of beat makers who are not so well technically inclined. A lot of them. I've had a lot of people sending me beats for me to master or mix it for them. There are lots of beat makers, and some of them can't, I mean, afford going to the master engineers to master their songs, so they drop their songs anyway. You understand? A lot of songs out there does not really have the weight and the substance I mean it should contain. But way back, before you will see songs out there, they come from qualified beat makers.
It was dope. And those songs are still...
Those songs are still heavier, and they are still groovy, and I mean they have all those beautiful, what you call it, elements and all that. But now there are lots of producers. People are doing beats from their homes, from their rooms and all that. So that is why.
Can something be done about it? Is there any regulatory board? Is there any association for beat makers? A bit
there is none for now.
There is none for now. Beat makers money association. That is a what's the difference between that a sound engineer, a music producer, and a beat maker?
Okay, so what you call it? Beat makers are guys that have the technical, like the know-how. I mean, how to arrange beats. They make beats and then they send to musicians for them to jump on them. Producers are like beat makers. You come to their studio, you sing, they arrange one or two samples and answer tones and answer instruments together. But when we talk about sound engineers, they have the technical know-how into fine-tuning every tone, every sound, every sample, everything they hear. You understand? So we have a lot of music producers and beat makers who can't mix well and master well. So there is the master lab. When you are done with your beat making production, you can take it there for them to have a look at the frequencies. They play around with the frequencies.
Is there software or something?
The low ends, that's the bass, the mid, and then the, what you call it, high ends. We call it tweeters. You understand?
Yeah.
Tweeters, sorry. So these sound engineers have the technical know-how and they have the ears into going through and analyzing everything you have done, and they have to fine-tune it so that they will sound better and better and better. They are very, very inclined when it comes to frequencies, the bass side, the mid side, the high side. Because sometimes you may have done a very, very beautiful work, but if you don't take it after mixing and mastering, everything gets scattered. If they are playing it out there, it doesn't sound good. But when you're playing it in your studio, you feel the vibe. But when you take it out there, it's another thing else together. So way back, there is one artist, mainstream artist, that people were saying, so boy, I'm on yet there.
Why no?
My name, but there is one artist that they always say,
Ogusu yenyum.
Ogusu yenyum.
Or a big pa. High life and
gospel.
Gospel. Gospel the minimum be as.
Okay. Yes. No, I.
But hip life and.
Minimum. It is all Bobo kakra na wa we kakra.
So with what's going on, must we be afraid? Should we be scared of the future of our music? If like this is the turn up of, I mean, from what we are seeing now, the whole emptiness, the lightweight and all, should we be scared?
I mean, I think we have to. I think we really, really have to, because you see, all boils down to money issues. And also all boils down to, what do you call it, how well people understand music, you understand? Because I know a lot of good sound engineers, good music producers who are not having jobs as of now, who doesn't have, I mean, regular jobs coming to them, because you see, these young guys, and I said these new guys out there are just putting stuff there. And one funny thing too is that the people out there consume these songs anyway. And so we are having a lot of challenges, even when it comes to Nigerian songs and then Ghanaian songs. They spend a lot of time. They pay attention to details.
Are their songs heavier than ours?
Most of them are heavier than ours.
Most of them?
Yes.
I mean, percentage-wise?
Percentage-wise, I would say 60-40.
60-40.
Yeah.
So, I mean, 60% of their songs are much heavier than ours. Is it because our people don't want to pay, or is it lack of I mean, person is a commitment, but then is it because, or lack of attention to detail, or, I mean, what's accounting for that? Why are musicians not really interested in, having a solid production?
Number one, I would say details is not number one. I think the Nigerians pay attention to details, because I've had a chance to work with some Nigerians, and the way they work is different from the way we work. A Nigerian can spend like 4 to 5 months working on one song. Then a Nigerian can just put what you call a verse, first verse, one verse. He can do a verse within the whole day. He will spend the whole day working on one verse.
Have you worked with a Nigerian like that before?
Yes, I've worked with a Nigerian. I've worked with about 7 or 8 Nigerians like that.
Mainstream?
Not up there, but they are also very good. They are coming up with very, very good artists.
And they spend the whole day
doing just one verse, a single verse. We are always in a rush. Someone will come, a Ghanaian artist will come to the studio, do his first verse, second verse, or third verse, and he's expecting that by tomorrow next week, we'll be done with the song, send it to him, because he's in a hurry to drop the song. But Nigerians are not like that. Ghanaian artists also do not want to invest into their music, such that you play a very good song for a Ghanaian artist. Instead of them investing into live instruments, they think, I mean, it's too expensive. I can call someone to come and play the saxophone. How much is it going to take me and all that? The Nigerians do not care. So for us, their song is going to be nice, and that's what they pay attention to. Details, they invest into it for all these details. They do not care. Ghana, someone will just ask you to play trumpet and as a saxophone with a computer. I play like that. It's nice, it's sweet, it's nice. But with Nigerians, he would ask that you call a very, very good saxophonist and a very, very good trumpeter to come in. Even if it's just one line, it makes sense to them. It makes the song beautiful. So they pay attention to details by investing.
Investing.
They spend a lot of time.
On that investment, though, let me go for a quick commercial break. Scan them here. I'll be right back. You're a superstar. And this is the show that takes you closer to your favorite superstars. And I have one of the superstars here in the building. Spanky Beatz is my guest. And we've been talking music production, his music, and then Ghana music in general. Let's do some messages here on WhatsApp. This one says, good evening, Foster. Spanky Beatz, you are too much. Keep on keeping on. You will surely go far. Do you? Hashtag Dromo. What's the meaning of Dromo? Grace, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You speak Ghana,
yeah, man.
You understand.
Ghana, like.
Yeah, I know, I understand. But you asked me.
No, just to be sure, because some musicians, they sometimes to make us for an year no namoka. We've seen a lot of it.
Right, so
we can't one word, but a year no namoka once more can be before for.
Dromo is grace.
To me, so you are saying, well, God's grace.
That's not what I'm saying. You don't understand. You didn't understand.
So what are you saying?
I was saying that we should not be quick to judge people. We are all on the same level. No one is better than any other person. It's just the grace of God that keeps us all moving.
Yeah, exactly.
We are not saying, I didn't mention God's grace, something.
But we are all under God's grace.
I understand the fact that we are all under God's grace.
But you said
and I know because of the Dromo, you know it's grace, and grace is from God.
Yeah, you just said it that we are all on the same level. It's just because of God's grace.
No, but you
because if I had said it, then why are you here? I can't be saying your words for you.
What's your name? What's your name?
Romanus.
You are so sure about that. How come you asked me if Dromo is
But how come you asked me what my name is?
Because
exactly,
I know your name.
Because you don't want to see my name for me.
That's a smart one.
Yeah. Okay, so let's activate the phone line. You can call Spanky Beatz and talk to him. 055-565-7278. 055-565-7278. You can call Spanky Beatz and ask him anything or tell him whatever you want to tell him. I mean, not to say tell him, I mean, in the context of music. Briefly, I mean, yesterday we all heard what was going on the airwaves, you know, Wale and so, I mean, what's your just quick on the ascension on that?
I saw something when I was coming, like he was pleading and begging that they should, what you call it, release him. I mean, everyone in his shows will be willing to, I mean, receive pardon or anything. And I think I'm watching it so a lot.
You think they should? But people are saying it's right and that they should even jail him.
Oh no, they shouldn't jail him.
But you think what he did was right?
We all know it's not right.
If it's not right, they're saying that they should.
But I mean, anyone in the shows would wish that he would receive pardon. So. I mean,
you think
that's
so?
Okay.
So they shouldn't.
I think it would make him learn from that.
Learn.
Yeah. I think so.
Learn.
Yes, I think so.
So you think he should?
It's enough. It's just enough.
But will you do something?
In sem dodo.
Say to trend
to trend in sem no. So, okay.
Would you do that, or will you beef any artist just for the, you know?
It doesn't make sense to me. That alone doesn't make sense to me.
But what would make sense?
I'll just drop my good songs and
that's so we beef you our own reply.
We'll beef you, I may reply. I'll just come to your house and come and beat you and go. That's what I'll do.
055. I said no, so you see how to me say to be fast what threatening of you.
Oh, and I mean,
what bonus? Yes, I assault.
And I mean, assault. What they say me assault. It's a way of assault. Who provoke me to come and beat you?
Who can if is the carbon?
I'll come to you. I'll phone you and come to you. That's gangster living. And gangster threat now. No. Gangster there.
Actually, it's worse.
Wow, now banning for you.
Are you releasing anything before the year ends?
Yes. I have a song with Medical El Chamano. I am thinking about dropping it. I have another song with Bisake there.
Oh wow!
I'm also thinking about dropping it.
What would you not sing about?
Anything vulgar.
You not do anything vulgar. What would be your vulgarity? What's your level? Because some people, what you might think is vulgar, others might think it's not.
When you have to mention the F word and the P word and the D word and all that.
But you can sugarcoat it.
I'm not going to do that anyway. I don't think anything about what you call it, sex, and I say anything related to that matter. That's not what I stand for.
So Odoni you need the honor number.
Odo is in the Bible. We should love one another.
But so Odoni is
Odo is in the Bible. Love is
the
gospel.
biblical love is different from the love people sing about.
If you read Songs of Solomon, it tells us we should love our wives and all.
I don't know beyond the Songs of Solomon
because it is written there in the Bible.
But does it not have its spiritual connotation?
That's why I'm saying that the fact that it's in the Bible, love is not a bad thing. You understand?
As compared to the Amokano.
Love is not evil. Love is godly. But depending on what you say about love, that makes it evil or godly. You understand? You can't just come on what you call it, on air or anything and say people should have sex with people and I said do this, do this. Though I mean love has its wings that, you know, the sex thing comes inside when people are married and all that. But you can't just do songs and you say, let me F you, make her do so, make her do so, make her do so. Say preach on pastor, you know what to.
You too. Preach on.
So that's it.
Okay.
So that's it.
I mean we are wrapping up. So finally your final message, social media handles, and then we wrap up.
What I'll say is people should keep on supporting me, Spanky Beatz. I'm just the Spanky Beatz, you know, calm and cool. I don't bite, I don't back. I just stay in my corner. Follow me on Twitter, Spanky Beatz. There, Spanky is SpankyBeatz, and on Facebook, Spanky Beatz. On Instagram, Spanky Beatz. And my telephone number, I'll give it to you. Don't worry, you can call me, you can text me. Anytime I sleep alone, 0264. Don't call me, please. 0264 768 8575. 0264 768575. When you call me for obscure staff and access statement, never bomb pie, don't worry about Kasa in tongues.
Yes, make sure to forget the girl though.
And the point, Constance, happy birthday. Today is your birthday. She's my like greatest fan, you know. She loves Spanky Beatz. Not the laugh that you think, but I mean she's a sister anyway. Don't think bad for me.
My name is Foster Romanus. Thank you very much for staying tuned. I'll be back on Friday. Sister Constance.